Capacitor in October 1745, Ewald, Georg von Kleist of Pomerania, Germany, found that charge could be stored by connecting a high-voltage electrostatic generator by a wire to a volume of water in a handheld glass. Von Kleist's hand and the water acted as conductors and the jar as a dielectric, although details of the mechanism were incorrectly identified at the time. Von Kleist found that touching the wire resulted in a powerful spark, much more painful than that obtained from an electrostatic machine. Daniel Graulich was the first to combine several jars in parallel to increase the charge storage capacity. Benjamin Franklin investigated the Leyden jar and came to the conclusion that the charge was stored on the glass, not in the water as others had assumed. He also adopted the term battery. Early capacitors were known as condensers, a term that is still occasionally used today, particularly in high-power applications such as automotive systems. The term condensator was used by Alessandro Volta in 1780 to refer to a device similar to his electrophorus he developed to measure electricity, and translated in 1782 as condenser, where the name referred to the device's ability to store a higher density of electric charge than was possible with an isolated conductor. Charles Pollock, born Carroll Pollock, the inventor of the first electrolytic capacitors, found out that the oxide layer on an aluminum anode remained stable in a neutral or alkaline electrolyte, even when the power was switched off. In 1896, he was granted US patent no. 672,913 for an electric liquid capacitor with alumol electrodes. The metal oxide semiconductor capacitor MOS capacitor originates from the metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor MOSFET structure, where the MOS capacitor is flanked by two doped regions. The MOSFET structure was invented by Mohamed M. Atala and Darwin Kung at Bell Labs in 1959. The MOS capacitor was later widely adopted as a storage capacitor in memory chips and as the basic building block of the charge-coupled device in image sensor technology. In dynamic random access memory DRAM, each memory cell typically consists of a MOSFET and MOS capacitor.